Good morning, YouTube fam. It is Monday morning, January 21st, and we are headed to work. Yay! As far as January is concerned, we are done with any holidays, which is kind of bummy because I love having different holidays and days off. But I am gonna have next Friday off, which will be nice. And then I'm looking forward to my first trip for 2023. I'm gonna be going to Pittsburgh. Never been, so I'm excited. They have this like incline little trolley thing that my boyfriend says that we have to try and we have to go on. I'm just kind of like my mom told me this morning that the cost of egg is going up to about $9 per dozen. How ridiculous is that? $9 for eggs. I'm like, we're about to just like go buy some chicken and like raise our own chicken, get our own eggs, because that's ridiculous. Like, how, why? Apparently there's like the bird flu that's going around for animals or chickens, and the chickens are dying and not. There's a low supply of chickens apparently, because that's gonna be my consensus for the bird flu. That's just a bit like crazy to think that we are in short supply for eggs, of all things. And I love eggs. I eat like 2 eggs every morning, and I'm just like, okay, I need to figure out something else to eat for breakfast. Has anyone out there ever used a travel company or a travel group to do technically like a solo trip, but it's not really a solo trip because you're with a group of people? Mind you, these are going to be people you probably never like met in your life. You don't know them. But have any of you tried one of those companies, and how did you like it? What did you think of your experience? So I have I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Top Deck Travel. I follow them on Instagram, but I heard about them like several years ago. At one point, me and one of my friends were gonna go and do a Top Deck Travel tour thing somewhere in like Europe, and for whatever reason we just couldn't go, but we had to put a deposit down of like $200, and so we had to cancel that whole trip, and the money wasn't technically refundable, so they gave us a credit for the tour group, and it said it never expires. So at some point last year I found the email with the voucher, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I technically have $200 to use, and you have to do it before you turn, like, the group it's for young adults, so it's from like I think 25 to about 37 or 38. I know it's like right before you hit 40, somewhere around there. So I think I have like still a couple years before I can actually use this. Mind you, it is $200, and it was from a long time ago, and either way I look at it, like if I never use it, it's been a loss for years now. So I could use it or just kind of like whatever. So I've been following their Instagram recently, because when I found the email I was like, I wonder if this company is still like existing, you know, with COVID and everything. So I looked them up on Instagram, and sure enough they do, and I'm about to just be like, can I try this out? But my fear is I don't like traveling alone. I've flown alone before, but I've never flown alone like really far. Never like to Europe or anything. Like I've flown alone to my country, which is like a 2-hour flight from Florida to Belize, but I've never flown alone like international on the other side of the world. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm like, maybe I should try it out. I mean, the way that they do their tours is they have like, you know, a bunch of different cities already planned. They book like your room and board, any of your stays, the plane, everything. They plan out everything. You just pay whatever the amount is for that specific tour package, and they do all the planning, and you just show up wherever they tell you, and you meet the group, and you guys go about your, you know, if it's a 7-day tour or whatever. I've been curious about doing one of those things, but at the same time, just like, that 200 was lost like a long time ago, so I'm not like too worried about it. I think it would be cool, like someone would go with me. But if you tried it, let me know your thoughts on what you think about it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop chatting. I didn't really have anything planned for this car chat, but I kind of want to do car chats again. It's fun, and I miss doing them, and it's been a while. So yeah, maybe I can figure out a topic for next time.
112-pound Nigerian giant. I mean, live odds just shifted, right? They did, because last year it took 6 men.